Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you? I hope you're well. Look at my scruffy board. It's terrible, isn't it? Note to say really, I'm late doing this. Andy's going to get up in 5 minutes and I've got to listen for him getting up so I can send these two down. So she's not snoring, she's coughing. I just want to say one quick thing. If you're new, we've got a Facebook group, Heidi-The Yorkshire crafter. Please come and join. It's fun. It's any brand. Loads and loads and loads of inspiration. But what I am going to say is, please answer the questions. I mean, we've had to put questions on it because we were getting some dodgy people, so it wasn't fair on the admin to have to go through it like that all the time. So we've added some questions. So I'm afraid if you don't answer the questions, you don't come in. Okay, so I mean, it's not hard, is it? All we're asking you is where you've heard about the group and why you want to come in. That's it. And will you stick to the rules? And the rules are no selling, no promoting. That's it. Done. And also, which I hadn't said for a while because Toby used to do it. If you like what you see, please subscribe and share and help me make a proper go of it. We are 49 subscribers short of 4,000. Hey, who'd have thought? Definitely not me. Right, I'm going to crack on. Ew, that's still wet. So, I did have a little bit of a play earlier, but not as much as I wanted to. I haven't had a lot of time. So, I'm using the Brutus Monroe sticky mat. It's just easier when I'm doing these. Right, what we're going to do is we're not doing anything special on the front of the card, as in pictures or stamps or out like that. We are literally going to make our stencils. You can do it with your stamps if you want. It's fantastic, the background stamps. But I'm going to show you with your stencils so you can get more out of them. So we'll start with... Sit down, Lexa. I'm just going to open the door, guys, so that I nearly called your kids then, so that they can go down now because they both come to the door, so I'm wondering if he's up. Come on, I'll open the door. Don't wake him up if he's not up. I'll have to delete the door open. Landing light's not on, so he mustn't be up. Right, we're using craft cardstock, and I need to order some. This is all I've got left, and I used to have loads of it. Portobello, £100. It didn't matter about the weight actually. Spellbinders, I think I've got 2 sheets left in there. They do amazing cardstock. Trying to think where I got it from. I'll either got it from Spellbinders UK online. Make sure it's the UK, because you don't pay any charges then. Or Bumbleberries. But it's one of them two. It's only 2 places I'd order a card from. Right. So I'm just going to put the stencil on. And I am still going to hold it down. I really don't want it to move. And what we're going to do, we're using... Right. If you look, mine's gone yellow. That was just today. And I'm going to struggle a bit with mine because it needs re-inking. And I only ordered my re-inker today. So it's Hero Arts Unicorn Pigment Ink. And you need a white pigment ink. You also need dye inks for colour. So these, right, let me tell you, Picket Fence Studios, I think, do these. Sure. and I think you'll get them at Bumblebee, so you don't have to pay charges. No, I'm not on commission for anybody. I'm not asking you to buy from anywhere. I'm just telling you where I get my stuff from. But these I actually picked up from Temu just to see what a pouncer was, just to see what it'd be like. And I couldn't manage today without it, if I'm honest. So something I will invest in now. Because mine's dry, it's going to take a lot more. And all you're doing is covering that. Yeah, it looks alright, did that then? You're covering your stencil in white. This gives the most fantastic look of your stencils. You know, you don't always want to cover them up, do you? You pay just as much money for these as you can on a stamp. So why not show it off? Don't have to be hidden all the time. I do lots of things with stencils. I've got videos up with texture paste and foils and glitter and not glitter, foils and what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Oh, the flakes. What are they? Oh, come on, you are kidding me. See, if I were live now, you'd be telling me, wouldn't you? And I bet you're already shouting, aren't you? Gilding flakes. See, I heard you. Thanks. Oh, also, we are doing a live. Oh, I better not say that because this might not be out by then. No, I won't mention the live. We're doing them every 2 to 3 weeks anyway. And it won't be long before I'm doing a live where I'm actually crafting. We do a crafty chat right now. And I love the crafty chat. Right, I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to spray it with water and wipe it down. I've got my stuff outside of me. I'll just spray it. Ta-da! Still a bit, but it's okay. Right, now I need to take this off and give it a blast because it needs to be dry. Looks pretty good on its own, doesn't it? You can see it dries dead quick with heat. There you go, you can see it drying already. I think I'm just going to take these as far as putting them onto the vases, and I won't put the sentiment on because I want some photos, you know, just to show it without anything on, but then I'll show you the ones that I like it with the sentiments already on. That makes sense. So you will see the finished product. Isn't that nice? So you put it back on. It doesn't have to be in a particular space, it's just me being weird. And find where it were. Now this is the important bit. So it does need to be flat. Find where your stencil were. I mean, I've probably got it back to front. Hey, come on. That goes in there, I know it does. Yeah. Work it from bottom. So what you're going to do, that's where it was. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull it down a tiny bit and then you're going to move it to the right a tiny bit. So I lay it on it and I'm moving it down and I'm moving it to the right. And that there should give me the look I'm going for. So I'm going to put it back down. Yeah, that looks okay to me. And I'm going to take Simon Says Stamps Willow. Right, I got these on eBay. And I didn't know if I was buying a genuine product. Not to be taken internally. Who's going to do that? Anyway. I say I got mine on eBay, but I didn't know. I still don't know if they're genuine, do I? But they work. Right, I want me, where's my green? That's me. What have we just done here? That's for my white. Oh. I've only got 3 of these, so yes, I'm definitely going to invest in them. So I'm going to pick up the green and I'm just going to pounce it on. Cover your card. It gives the most amazing look, honestly. And you can't go wrong. You pull it down a tiny bit, push it to the right a tiny bit, and this is going to make this card look 3D. I try and get as much ink on as I can. Hey, I can hear movement down there now. There we go. I've got Eden asleep next door. There we go. That's what I like and all. It can actually be put away. Right, I'm just going to put that away behind me so I can tidy up as I go along. And you're ready. How cool that looks. Look how 3D it looks. I'll just give it a quick blast. I think it's dead clever. It looks like proper rose, doesn't it? I love it, mate. I'm easily pleased. Sure, I had something to tell you, but I don't know what it is. Right. I'm just going to clean the stencil off. I'm just going to show you. This doesn't bother me, and I'm not going to do it on the rest of them because I'm not bothered. It's green. So if that puts you off, you get a cloth. And I'm using, I won't, let me just tip some up first. Otherwise I'm going to tip it all over the place. You get some alcohol. And it just comes straight off. Pooh. There you go. It just comes straight off. So that's ready to go away. I got this on Amazon. That's what I got. I don't know why I keep it in plastic, I just do. But it'll last me a lifetime. I've got it in a, what do you call it, bottle somewhere now. Yeah, so that's what I clean them with. Right, I'm just going to use the master layouts. I'm going to talk about these on the live. Oh, I shouldn't. Do you know, it's going to be over, isn't it? I'll try and get this up first. If I don't, just ignore all that. So I'm just going to cut a panel with the master layout. One. So I've got a card base here, and all we're going to do, literally, I'll get me, oh, I found another one of these ones in my drawer today. My craft room is an absolute tip, so instead of crafting tomorrow when Eden goes to sleep, I'm going to try and get some of my room done. It's embarrassing. So I'm just going to stick this down somewhere there. I can't see properly. Is it because there's no daylight? Like I say, I'm not going to put the sentiment on. Something there doesn't look right. But I am going to, this is what is going to be going on. One of these, something like that. And then some little gems. But it was, I want to take some photos of these, so that's why that's like that. But that is what it will look like. Look, I've got a right mucky mark on it, so I need to put a gem around there. So I'll just put them 3 on, but I'll put some more on. But that's it. It really does look good, doesn't it? It's so effective. I love it. I don't know. I love it. Right, we're going to go on to another one. You have to see the difference. They're amazing. Put that back. And we'll go with... let me show you this one. This one I did straight onto card base. I've put it away, the stencil for this, so I'm not doing this one now. I weren't sure about some bits of it, but when I look at it now, I never think I'm just going to put something simple in the middle. I like it. But that was straight onto base. This is if you want to keep your thickness down. Right, so let's go to... We'll go to this one. Don't ask me to name it stencils, I ain't got a clue. I don't keep them in the wrappers. Not the Lavinia ones. They're too big. So I'm going to go to this one. All the panels will be cut down. Again, we're going to do the white. Always the white first. Can't wait till my refill, because I mean I do have a refill for it, but for life in me I can't find it. That's what I was looking through my drawers for today and found other little bits that I didn't even know I had, like the tape. The only reason I got my ink pad mucky was because I did a yellow one and I didn't clean up, so I ended up transferring yellow to it. So note to self, clean up. You can tell I'm not bothered about them. Look at all colours in this. It's been black, it's been red. It's been a bit of everything, this one. Still works exactly the same as a brand new one. Don't have time to be cleaning everything out. Tell you what, it gives you a right workout for your muscles, this one. Well, that yellow's gone. It's a nice clean pad now, so one of them's got it. Right, that should do. Take it off and clean it off. There we go. I mean, you could just have that as your background, couldn't you? Just dry that off. I need to dry it off anyway. You just dry that off. It's lovely, isn't it? It's different. I just love how quick it dries. That's it, the top's dry. It's like embossing powder, you can actually see it dry. Right. You can do it on other coloured cardstock and all. I like the effect this gives you this way. Right then, let's find it. Oh, look at that, first time. So we know it goes there. Get it on where it goes first. Just level all over. Now we're going to pull it down a little bit. And to the right a little bit. Right, I've took this further than what I would normally take them. So let's see how it turns out, because your guess is going to be as good as mine. This time, we're going with Hot Mama. Now I don't have a pounder for this, pouncer, so I am using a brush, so it just shows you, and this is only a little brush, that you don't need to buy the pouncers, you can use your brush. It does take a bit longer, but that's how I did most of mine today till I came across my pouncers. I think this gives you more ink in one go, you know what I mean? They're very juicy, these pads. They're a nice colour. Hot Mama. It certainly looks different when it's dry. These are some lovely colours for stamping, aren't they? Well, my arm's killing. It's because it's bedtime. I'm tired. Yeah, I can hear movement down there now. It's definitely up. I know we've already had our Mother's Day, and I think I asked once before, months ago, when is the one in America? And also, in Australia or any other countries, when do you celebrate? Is it just us that celebrate it in March? Interesting. It's just me being nosy really, isn't it? I think that all looks covered. Yeah. Yep, we'll go with that. Nice colour. I don't ink that colour, I don't think. It's nice. May look into getting some more of them. Right. I'm going to wash it off with my spray. Yeah, look, it's come through. That's how wet it was. Pouncer would have been better for it, with that being so juicy. There we go. I will not be cleaning it off, but that's what it looks like. All I've cleaned it with is the spray, you know, the video of the spray that we made. That's what I've cleaned it with. Yeah, this is extremely wet. Yeah, I moved this a lot further than I moved the other one. I wanted to see what it'd be like anyway, so that works for me as well. I think I prefer the other one. I'll show it you in a minute. That's why I say just a little bit to move it. So I'm not going to put this one on a card because I'm going to do it again on the back, but I'll do that off camera. But I'll show you the finished one. I'll tell you why first, for the simple reason I think I've gone too far, which I'm glad I've done because I'd never done it too far before. Although it still does the job, but here's the finished one. Oops, no, not my pop over. So just with a slight bit, it looks like you could grab hold of it. Well, it does to me. I don't know if it works as well with that. I don't know, you know. I don't know. I'll see after. But that's all it needs on it, isn't it? Just a little sentiment. Just show that background off. So that's the second one. Put that tip back. I'm going to show you this one. I think this would be alright for a man. Or somebody who likes blue or teal. Bev, you like blue and teal? Oh, I'm going to put a mark on this. It took me ages to find the... Let's give it a mark. It took me ages to line it back up after. So I'm going to say that's the top left corner. Yeah, I'll be able to see that now. Right. Same again. Each stamp looks totally different. There's a floral one, which I'll do, but I won't make into a card because I haven't even made the other one into a card yet. I might do, see what time we've got. But they all, because of what the actual stencil is, they just look totally different. Like I say, I'd give this a man, although I've made it into a thank you card. So one of you guys will be getting this. I'll tell you what else we do and all, which doesn't get mentioned enough. If you copy one of my videos and put a photo in group, Heidi-The Crafter, once a month, one of the admin will pick a winner at random, and you get a card off me and a bookmark. I have nothing to do with it. I hate the thought of having to pick. So no, I stay out of it. I just send the goodies. So yeah, that's something. I forget to mention it. There we go. Let's wipe this one off. I do love them just without it as well. Right, where was that mark? There it is. All I'm doing outside of me is laying them on I have some craft room towels. Laying it on there, spraying it and wiping it with another towel. That's all I'm doing. With our spray. You know I said I'd never get through one of them bottles, didn't I? That's all I've got left in this bottle. It's been amazing. And I've saved money now not using wipes. So there you go, it was a win-win. This time we're using Heidi-The. Nice. And I think I did... I thought I used... oh no, I think I've just got it out to use, haven't I? That's my green. Yeah, I got it out to use it. Look at that colour. That's yummy. Oh, it's so much easier with these. Don't be going buying them and blaming me. I'm not getting done for it. You lot keep messaging and saying, oh, you've cost me a fortune. I'm like, oh my God. That's what I used to be like. I used to buy everything that I saw. Now that I've been parting with it, which you all know, I thought it would break my heart, and do you know what? It ain't. It's given me money to buy more craft stuff and money to go in holiday tub. So, yeah, it's done alright. Just shows how much money I wasted on craft for stuff that I never used. Oh, that's amazing. I never ever thought I would need a pouncer in my life, but I do. I'm going to have to write on them which they are, because that is something I definitely wouldn't want to mix up at all. That's that one done. Gosh, I can't believe how messy it is in here. Just give that a quick wipe off. Oh no, look what I did. You didn't tell me, did you? I didn't, what do you call it? Oh, I didn't move it. There we go. Me being rubbish again. Oh well. 2 sides to a piece of card. Can't believe I just did that. I tell you, it's every time you're chatting to me I go wrong. Right. Hands up, how many of you noticed that I didn't do it right? Be honest. Can't believe I just did that. That's 2 videos I've made a mistake on in this week. Right, back to white. And get that colour back out, Anna. It's a good job it's not a massive long technique, innit? I don't even think I dried it off, did I? Not to worry. I'll no doubt do it again. I've never done it before though. I've never missed and not done it. What did you guys keep saying to me the other day? We like that you make mistakes. You don't have much choice, do you? Sorry. Right, is that white enough? Yeah, that's okay. Dry it off. Come on, you've been doing it long enough now. My Brutus Monroe stick and stamp mat. I've had that, whoa, when they first came out, well in UK anyway. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. But I do now. It was a godsend today, it really was. Look at all blue in it, you can see it already. That's what you get for not cleaning your stencils properly. Let's try again. It's definitely that corner. It's not that one. It's got to, that's it. Right, so down a bit. On a bit. That'll do. And I'll get the ink back out. It's only because I want to use it again. Loads of ink still on it. How many of you have actually already got the pouncers and don't use them? You know, if you've got a really delicate stencil, which there is loads, I've got loads. What a way to do it. Don't know what it'd be like for blending with them. Yes. I liked how this one turned out. That'll do, I think. Put that away again. Yeah, that's awesome. I just think each pattern, each stencil brings something different to it. Oops. See what I mean about it being a card for a mail? I'm not saying it is, but you could use it for a card for a mail. Hiya, kid. Hello, Rosie. Have you been out? What have you got in your mouth? I don't know if you know what a yakker is, but it's like a dog chew. You can run up 2 flights of stairs with a yakker in her mouth. Right, this one we're going to cut down. It doesn't take the sticky away, by the way, when you get it mucky. Right, let me just put this in a minute. So we're going to use the master layout one again. Which is this. That tape's dead. But we're also, I'm using the Thanks from Birch Press. Again, all these come from Bumbleberries. It's where I get nearly all my American crafts from. Can't get that bit of white out. So, I've already cut the shadow. So I'll leave that there. I've already cut 2 white to stack it, which we'll do in a minute. So that can go away. But the Thanks, change that tape. We're going to put straight through the middle. Trying to work out which way I want the... Yeah, I want it that way. So we're going to cut this at the same time. Might as well. Pointless putting it through twice. So I'm just going to cut that. Sit down, Rosie. Get your toy. Here it is. I've used this die so much. I'm surprised it still works. I've used it that much. Looks like camouflage, doesn't it? That's awesome. Right. Put that over there. That's what I need to sort out. I've got my dies all over the place. Right, I want a side fold. I've got some here somewhere. Yep. Not often you see me do a card like this. So we're gonna, oh gosh, it frightened me then. We're gonna stick this down. I think I might finally have to top my glue up. Just do it round there. That looks okay-ish. Oh, I said I weren't going to do it, didn't I? I said I was going to just take the photos. I think I got a good photo of the other one anyway, so this is okay. Let's put that die away. Something else out of the way. So we're going to stack it. Come on. With 2 whites. Oh. Lexi's coming up and she's struggling, poor lass. She's getting that old now. She used to fly up the stairs. And now she does 2 and she has to stop. I'm getting worried about her. Things you don't want to think about. So we'll not. Let's crack on with this. So that's 2 of them. Then we're going to stick the coloured one on top of these. It's easy enough. I love that. It doesn't look like camouflage there, but it does here. Well, Rose is digging in a bed. There we go. That looks okay. It'll do. Then we're going to take the shadow die, the shadow cut. Glue the bottom of the letters again. Should be enough. So the reason I did it like this, because I knew I was putting thanks on this. And I thought by cutting this here, we still get the full impact of the pattern. She hopes. Well, it works on the other one anyway. And then we're just going to glue that down. Dead easy, isn't it? But it's really effective. And because we've stacked without foam, it shouldn't get squashed in the post. So whoever receives it, you'll have to let me know whether it got squashed or not. You could put a little sub-sentiment underneath, but I don't want to. I think it looks alright. You still got that look where you can pick it up. That was the one I finished it off with. I just put 3 little diamantes on. See how it's been dried for ages, that one. So that one's going to end up that colour. Unless I used a different ink. No, I didn't. That's the colour. So the last one, which we're only going to do the panel. We're not doing out else with it. I don't think. We'll see. Let's get rid of this. That was clever, wasn't it? Stuck to thing. I thought this, I mean, I'm not a lover of this stencil. I don't use it. No, I don't like it, but it worked absolutely fantastic on this. So going back to the white. I only tried it because I thought it's more delicate. I wonder what it'll look like, whether you can actually get the 3D, because it works better on solid stamps. Well, yeah, like I say, I would normally use a background stamp to do this, It's quicker than using your stencils, but I just thought it was time that we use the stencils. But yeah, I thought it actually turned out brilliant. I don't know whether I use a different colour. I think the colour put me off as well. Let me just have a look. And get the white on first. That's it, she's going to lay on my feet. Right. Put that away because that's my, this is the last one we're doing. Just wash it off. See, it looks cool there, doesn't it? I actually like it like that. Oops. Smash my glue gun. Yeah, I actually like it like that. You could put something lovely there. I cut these out because I'm going to put these in middle and put things on them, you know, with a piece of white as well. But I didn't like any of them. So I'll show you what we did. I did, see that, quick middle bits out. I did it in yellow. The reason I didn't make this into out was because it got filthy. So this either could end up like that and all. But I don't ever like the yellow. But you can definitely see the 3D effect, can't you? Oh, I think it's this. And I used fresh lemon. So I'm going to pick a different one. What have we got? I don't have many as yet. That's not even open yet. Let me look. Tell you what, these are my new ones. I ain't even swatched these yet. I'm going to go with that. Let's try that. I don't have a clean brush, do I? I used it, didn't I? Let me get a brush. I'm trying to swap my brushes to dye inks. Where's my kitchen towel gone now? I'll just have to wipe this off. Yeah, I'm trying to swap to dye inks. And keep them separate from my oxides. I can see my kitchen towel now. Oh, this is what I've been doing. Because pretty. Right, I don't know how it'll look. And I don't know what how easy it'll go on. Let's try. Oh gosh, which way did I have this? That's not it. I'm looking for that shape. Is that shape? No. That is, but it don't fit the rest of it. Oh yeah, it does. So that's where it's supposed to be. So I'm pulling it down a tiny bit. And then I'm going right a tiny bit. That'll do. Right, let's see what this comes out like. I don't even know what colour this is. Canyon clay. I've never been to Canyon, so I don't know. I think I'm going to like it better than yellow though. I'm just wondering if using a brush actually isn't the best idea. We'll see when we take this off. I think I put too much ink on last time for it to go through like it did. I also got hold of the ink pad and went like that, and then all the ink that was sat on top of the stencil I just brushed off onto card, so that's an option. That worked out alright actually. We're nearly done, Rosie kid. You're usually fed up, aren't you? I seriously, I have to put that photo in craft group. I have to put the bed, a little bed. They've got a massive bed up here as well, but I have to put a little one up on side of me at the other part of the craft table, so she can see what I'm doing. Now, this ink's sitting like the last one did, so right, I need to keep this brush separate now. It's a nice colour actually. To say it's gone on top of craft. I'll leave that brush in there with that. Yeah, like I say, I don't like this stencil at all. But I really liked what it did today, so I do like it now. Ooh, I say, I like that. Well done, that looked good. Come on. That's done, so where's its plastic cover? No! Is that see-through? I can't see it. I'll find it when I'm cleaning tomorrow. Let's just move this out of the way. Now then, I think that is going to be my favourite of them all. It's weird. I know you've got 3 colours in all others, but it doesn't look as... That really stands out. That is pretty awesome. Let me get a card base. I'm just going to cut it down after I'll give it a quick... It's nice to use some new inks. I'm just going to cut it down with my master layouts again. Because I love that. It's weird. It looks like wallpaper. I think just putting something like that on is going to be perfect. So I'll quickly do that because you can still see the background. So I've cut blanks of these as well. It's not, I mean, it's silly because it's a tiny little sentiment, and yet if you don't put any depth behind it, it doesn't, it's like it just gets lost. But you put a couple of pieces of card behind it and it's there, it stands out. And I know that because that's what I did earlier. My Hello Friend is from a Spellbinders set. You guys will have to let me know how these have got there, if they've got there all right with these on. That were a bit daft, wasn't it? Because I need to put that down first. I just love that colour. And then a little bit of that. We'll go this side this time. I don't know if it's straight, but it's where it's going. There you go. I think that's lovely, I really do. Really pleased with that one now, I'm glad I did it. So we've got the men's, we've got the pink, and I think, well, this was my favourite, but I'm loving that now. So there you go. Take some photos of these and I'll put the same thing on, and then I'll get them on onto the page. Right, I'm off. I'm just under an hour. I'm off before it hits an hour. Happy crafting. Bye.